all the farmers and stuff that used to work over here or live over here. Some of our stores. We've got a Pizza Hut if anyone's hungry. There's this really good burger joint out here, though. It comes with burgers, fries, a drink, ice cream, maybe if the machines are working. It's McDonald's. They're around the corner over here.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Oh my God, you got the same problem with those damn machines we do.
Honestly, they're never broken. People are just too lazy to make the ice cream, and they just say they're broken.
Yeah, you're right.
That should be us right there. We should already be coming down. And well, we'll head out. We've got one of the King Kamehameha schools coming up on the right-hand side. King Kamehameha the first was our first king of the islands. We had many a chiefs before him. King Kamehameha the first, or King Kamehameha the Great, was actually the king that united all the Hawaiian Islands under one kingdom. Before that, we were all kind of separated. If you're from Oahu or Maui or Kauai, we didn't like you. Same with them. If we were from the Big Island, they were like, we don't like you guys. Before that, we were just the Polynesian people. And then Kamehameha was born, but the chief at the time wanted him dead because there was a prophecy saying that there would be a great chief that would unite all the islands under one kingdom. And of course, every chief wanted that title. They're like, I'm going to be the greatest. You can't have that. So when Kamehameha was born, he just so happened to be born the year of Halley's Comet. And one of the things that the prophecy stated was that this kid was going to be born when there was a great light in the sky. So when the Hawaiian people saw Halley's Comet, they didn't take it as a comet. They saw it as a great light, as a sign that something powerful was about to be born. So when Kamehameha was born, they're like, oh, this must be the kid that's going to unite all the Hawaiian Islands. We have to kill it. So a lot of people were out for his head before he could really even breathe. But the mom gave birth and then hid him out in a town called Waipio Valley. And so no one could really find him. And then when he was about age 12, the chief of the Big Island had a change of heart. He was like, I'm not getting any younger. I'm nowhere close to uniting the Hawaiian Islands. So maybe I should just train this kid instead of wanting him dead. So he sent word out to the island saying that this kid could live and that he would train the kid. So Kamehameha came out of hiding and he started training and taking his spot as one of the chiefs of the Big Island. But a lot of the people were still against him becoming chief because they didn't believe he had the mana or the power of the ali'i to become a chief. How do the ancient Hawaiians know if you were powerful enough to become a chief? We have this huge stone. It's pretty much just a huge rock. And we call it the Naha stone. And the ancient Hawaiians, when the babies were born, they would lay their new babies on this rock. And if the baby was nice and calm and was like, ooh, this rock is hitting all the nice spots and was a happy baby, then they had more powerful blood. They came from royalty. But if the baby was a typical baby and whining and crying and like, what are you crazy people doing laying me on this uncomfortable rock? They were just common people. They didn't have the strength that it took to become a chief. Well, when Kamehameha was born, he couldn't be laid on this rock because he already had the death threats out for him. So around 14, people were like, oh, he can't become chief. He doesn't have the ali'i blood. He doesn't come from royalty. He can't rule over our people. Well, Kamehameha saw it differently. He was like, I do have the mana. I can rule over. And I'm going to show you guys my strength. So how does a teenage boy show that he has the strength of the ali'i to become chief of the Hawaiian Islands? He decided he was going to lift the Naha stone. And when I say the Naha stone is a giant rock, it's like 4,000 pounds worth of rock. And Kamehameha lifted this stone to show people that he had the power to become chief of the Big Island. So not only did he lift this 4,000 pound rock, but he did it at the age of 14. Some people say he lifted it up over his head. Some people say he just lifted it. Some people say he rolled it over. Whatever he did, he lifted it enough to show the people that he was powerful, that he could become this great chief. So then he finished his training. He got a little bit older. The chief at the time passed away, and so there was actually two chiefs of the Big Island that were co-chiefing the island.